Hello, everyone. So again, this is Thursday's May Day, 8 p.m. So this is the third segment that we're doing for this particular series, the Quarren Flings. Again, thank you to the JM Productions and Jeff Paulo. Again, we share the same name. For the past two episodes, we got two love teams. So ito, third na to. Tingnan natin, no? Love team ba to? But anyway, that's something for you. It's a big surprise. But like you said, Quantum Flings is airing or available in YouTube. So make sure you visit the JM Productions YouTube channel. And again, the story evolves about different lives of people, different characteristics. And it shows exactly some of, you might could actually relate. Mayroong mga iba't ibang facets yan. So some characters would appeal to you, some others are siguro something that reminds you of somebody close to you. So yun yung Quarren Flings. And definitely, this is something that we are also supporting yung mga independent producers natin, filmmakers, because it gives a lot of avenue and opportunities to a lot of new actors to the industry. And hopefully, di ba, after this pandemic, more opportunities are coming in to the production and even to the actors that we have. So anyway, without further ado, let me have first yung ating guest. Yan. And he is Aaron Maniego.
Hi, good
Aaron.
evening. What's up? How are you?
Ayan. Salamat. At long hair na long hair tayo. Yan ay, hindi naman to nagsimula sa wala nung pandemic.
Nagsimula talaga since forever talaga.
Oo, parang magulat sila no, parang after 2 years, diba? 2020 tayo kasi mostly iba, diba? Since 2020, hindi na nagpagupit. Tapos ayun na. Pero yung sa'yo, ba, ang haba naman ito, pero it happened talaga na you're really grooming it earlier pa na. Bakit?
It actually started out na hindi talaga ako pinapabayaan lumabas ni mama kasi yun nga po, marami kasi sa family namin medyo immunocompromised, so we have to adjust accordingly. But it started getting a lot of attention online, so I decided not to cut it na lang din.
Nauuso kasi yung mga long hair na yan eh. Pero, ano yan, meron ka bang nakita na parang, uy, gusto ko to, bagay sa akin tong long hair na to. Somebody told you about that? Give you a tip?
Wala naman po masyado. It's just that, yun na talaga. Sobrang hindi talaga nakalabas pumunta sa barber and hindi na talaga na-maintain yung hair. So, it turned from something that was very inconvenient to something good because people know me on TikTok or on social media for hair care type of content. Tapos na-inspire yung mga tao magpatubo rin ng buhok. Ganun.
Hair content. So dapat pala we're calling all the hair products for you. Pero syempre it's difficult to manage, particularly to groom these days, lalo na summer.
Of course.
Ano bang challenge?
With the long hair? For guys with long hair? First is all the attention. Kasi syempre, bihira lang yung nagkakaroon ng mahabang buhok. The second is hair fall. Like, kapag mga girls talaga, parang you wouldn't think na hair fall is such a big problem, pero sobrang lala, parang nakakalbo ka or something. Pero other than that, it's pretty chill.
Tulad yan.
Well,
that's the
honestly, yes. Because of the recent heat, super. But diba? It's still for the aesthetic.
Pero hindi. Meron ka bang tawag dito tip? Parang syempre long hair ka, minemaintain mo pa naman. Ayaw mo magpagupit. Ano ginagawa mo para malamigan yung anit mo?
The only thing I do is tinatay ko lang, or I just remove it out of my face. But other than that, my number one tip for people who want to for guys who want to grow out their hair is not to think about it too much kasi usually yung halos lahat ng mga comments ko online is para how do I make my hair grow faster? But there's no such thing as growing out your hair faster. You just need to be patient with it lang talaga. So that's my number one tip is patience.
Tsaka sa bagay, may mga tao talaga mabilis humaba ang buhok. And parang mas stress, parang napuyat lang sila, mahaba na agad eh. Pero you have your, parang napansin ko, are you growing by your facial hairs as well?
No, no. That's the type of facial hair that I try to maintain. Ayoko talaga yung masyado sa face ko. Because it's more for hygiene rather than aesthetic eh. Pero who knows?
Oh.
Baka biglang may
But for
rules
everybody's
sa
info, no? Justin, actually, it's Aaron here. You're portraying actually your role in Quarren Flames is.
Clark. I'm portraying Clark in Foreign Flings. So Clark is
Oh,
basically a very mysterious character that will be revealed very soon. But we can talk about it here.
oo nga. Kasi I really wanted to know more. Tulad yun, like you said, the first two episodes are really more
Mhm.
love themes. But nevertheless, kasi both of you now are here in this particular episode. Pero iba yung ano nyo, no? Yung contribution nyo. And can you tell us more about your role here as Clark?
Of course, of course. So, as the characters and the actors and the director have been promised, there's a BL aspect towards the online series, and that BL aspect is me. So I'll be portraying as the ex of one of the main leads, na who will also play as the quote unquote main antagonist of the online series. So
Wow.
I will be the one to stir the drama, to be the
Yeah.
one to give everything you needed na
Wow, that's good. Actually,
kailangan.
interesting. Sa lahat ng mga ganyang episodes, no, syempre hindi mapupuno, mabubuo ang story pag walang kontrabida. Pero
Of
kasi,
course, of
parang on your
course.
case, syempre yan yung mga markadong roles natin, di ba?
Mm.
We can actually identify a lot of character actors. And in this particular case, ito muna, Aaron, how how were you able to get the role?
Oh,
Nag-audition ka ba? O paano?
so initially direct Joff contacted me and asked me if I wanted to play a smaller part in the series, which was a different character. But due to some circumstances, biglang nagpalit yung role ko from an extra character, biglang naging one of the supporting characters. So it was more of I was invited by Joff. So thank you, Direct, for inviting me to act in the series. It was very inspiring because I wasn't really that aware of my interest in acting. But ever since I got casted for this online series, very ano na ako. I'm looking out for more projects as well because it's an exciting industry to be in. Mhm.
Nice. If you don't mind me asking, Aaron, what's your height?
Oh, I'm currently 5'9", 175 cm. So passing rate
Ah,
lang pang model.
matangkad na. Well, na rin. Kasi,
Passing nga. Pasang
oo,
ako. Ganun na lang, ganun na lang.
oo, at least tama, tama lang. Kasi some tall talaga, di ba?
Mm.
Statues talaga, parang ang hirap naman lalo pag mga series na parang pinapantay pa nila.
Yeah.
And so we nag-guess ko last week episode, yun nga, I think that was yung kamukha, sabi ko parang may kamukha yung si Miss International, yung ka-love team. Okay,
Jerlane.
I have to, I forgot the name. Pero anyway, yan yung mga nakakatuwa kasi sabi ko sa kanila, diba sila usually sa mga industry, yung babae petite, diba? Tapos the guys are somehow tall, and it's good. I mean, kahit paano not too tall kasi mahirap ipantay sa camera eh. And you remind me kasi, yung mga long hair ngayon, ang daming long hair ng mga models eh, male models. Moreno pa. Sabi ko, okay. So, may ano din, you remind me of someone. Sina Kirsten Rai. So, but I haven't seen kasi, at least your photo here. Pero one thing that I also discovered is that you're also an entrepreneur. And yung
Yes.
shirt na suot-suot mo kanina sa poster ko, can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So recently, last year, I started my online e-commerce business, Universa, uni.versa, and it was actually born out of a passion to monetize my passions as an artist. Kasi ever since childhood, I've always loved drawing. I've always loved designing. So it was only during the pandemic that I got inspired to start my own business. Now because my initial story was that I was supposed to go into events management pre-COVID. And that was supposed to be my starting point as for my quote unquote career. But COVID happened, so nawala lahat ng ng group gathering, social gathering. So I had to do some lots of self-reflecting, and what inspired me was to start my own business.
Mhm. Somebody inspired you to do it? Somebody ba na nag-push sa'yo?
It was more on me deciding to start the business, and everyone else, everyone within my vicinity, my family, some of my friends, they were very supportive about it. And it was just like because of self-reflection, because of reading books. So Universa is actually inspired from manifesting, sa paniniwala sa law of attraction, paniniwala sa mga affirmations, mga zodiac, mga ganun. It's very
Wow.
mystical type of brand. So that's what makes it unique then.
Okay, good. Wait, I don't know, from the sound of it, you're talking about with depth, syempre, Aaron. And Universa is something that people are going to like, probably, ano ba to, you wanted a wide spectrum of users or customers for that. Pero you design, tama ba?
Yes.
It's you. So ikaw nagdodraw.
Yes, I design all of my t-shirts. So mostly it's so I started out with minimalist designs, but now I'm delving into very in your face type of artwork. So I'm literally selling art on but my canvas is through t-shirts, through apparel. So
Cool.
it's being an artist talaga.
And if anybody who's interested right now to get and grab a shirt, all they just have to do is what? Where is?
Of course, all you have to do is search universadesign.com and follow us on Instagram at uni.versadesign. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's also available, like you said, in Shopee and Lazada.
Yes, it's also available in Shopee and Lazada. The store name is uni.versa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, diba? Young entrepreneurs. And it's really good kasi one thing that we also discovered during the pandemic, it gave a lot of opportunities for starting entrepreneurs. Lalo na yan, mga retail damit, no? So, kumbaga proud local. Aside from that, so anyway, we're talking about, syempre, some people are going to be asking, ito si Aaron, yun nga, meron ka mga resemblance sa mga other male characters natin, models as well. So what else can you do, Aaron?
So I do TikToks. Sometimes I sing. I can dance. Not really dance. More like I can sing, kinda, and mostly creative stuff, drawing.
Ayan. Parang hindi ka pa makakonvince sa ano mo, sa singing. Can you give us a sample nga, Aaron?
Sample. Okay. Okay. So this was from an audition that I had for a TVC. It was a very old song. It's called Kung Maputi na ang Buhok Ko. So yan. So that's very patok sa mga nanay, ganyan talaga. So it goes like, kung tayo'y matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago. Kailanman nasa amay, di tayo magbago. Makuha mo ba kayang ako'y hagkan at yakapin? Hanggang sa pagtanda natin, itatanong lang sa'yo, ako pa kaya iibigin mo? Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Yan, yay! Thank you so much.
That's very nice, So anyway, kasi tulad yan, you performed very sentimental, classic. I would say classic as well. Ano yan? That's part of your genre when you usually types of songs.
Well, my genre ranges from different kinds of inspiration, so it differs from time to time. But my usual inspiration comes from actually medyo malayo nga medyo R&B, medyo lo-fi. But what I focus on content, especially I'm considered as a content creator on TikTok. My focus is mostly on comedy and lifestyle type of content.
Okay. Paano yung comedy mo? Yung mga clips?
Mga sobrang random clips lang na parang biglang there was this comment na nagsabi, ay Barbie, Tapos parang sinigawan ko ng screen, ang problema mo sa Barbie ha? Ha? Sigot! Tapos biglang it went
Okay.
viral because sinisigawan ko sila na Barbie or whatever. So yun, tinatanong parati sa mga TikTok live ko, ano po, ang problema po sa Barbie, Barbie po ako, sigawan niyo po ako, parang ganun. So, it's very weird, but at the same time, very hilarious.
Okay. Bigyan na tayo ng sample na parang mambuli si Aaron, yung first person. Problem sa Barbie.
Parang
Pero may ganun eksena ka ba sa particular Quarren Flings that you scared the hell out of them?
For Quarantlings naman, medyo iba talaga yung character ko. So, from a very type of, so my persona on TikTok is very aggressive, very muskulado, very ganun. Pero for TikTok naman, more on sly. So it's a different type of antagonist na approach.
Parang brainy in short.
Medyo brainy behind the shadows.
Okay. And if ever that you wanted to follow you in TikTok, is it still Aaron Maniego?
You can follow it at Maniego Go Go. Maniego Go Go. So that's my last name, Maniego Go Go. You can also follow me on Instagram, by the way. Shameless plug.
So it's the same.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Maniego Go Go. Okay. Sige, tingnan natin, yalo na yung na yan, yung mga videos mo na But I know TikTok has been really one of the parang trending platform, social media these days. Very organic. A lot of brands are also looking into it. Nagla-live ka ba doon?
Super. Yes.
Nagla-live ka?
Actually, also speaking from yes, nagla-live kami. Super nice.
You were saying?
Hello?
Okay. Sure. So anyway, Aaron, thank you so much. Sige, you're saying?
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, sure.
So anyway, kasi sabi ko, let's call naman the other boy in the room. Okay. So let me just have. So thank you again, Aaron. We will be back in a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
Ayan.
Hi there.
Ayan. Of course, we're having naman Justin here. Hi, Justin.
Hi, how are you?
Ayan. Sige. So anyway, Justin, your role here naman in this particular Quarren Flings, kasi you're the third, no? Baka lilinawin lang natin, ha? Hindi naman kayo mag-love team dito ni Aaron.
Hindi.
Okay.
Not in this case. Sayang, unfortunately.
Parang mas nakakatuwa yata. But anyway, alam ko merong mga pasabog si Direk Shoff dito. And I really wanted also, and very curious as well. Anyway, can you tell us more, Justin? So Justin Lim here, your role in Quarren Flings, your character is, please tell us.
Yeah, so I'll be playing the role of John in the upcoming, it's currently running yung series na Quarren Flings. So, episode 3 ako ilalabas. So, this coming Saturday, abangan niyo po yun. Once again, my name is Justin Lim. I'm playing the character of John. So, abangan niyo po. Very interesting po ang storyline namin.
Ayan. O, diba? Alam mo, yung ng boses naman ni Justin parang reminds me of nagdi-DJ ka ba?
No, but
MC?
I've actually been told that I should put up a podcast or something. I don't know.
Ang ganda.
Let's see in the future. Why not?
Yeah, you sound really nice. Of course, the visuals as well. Napansin ko pa nga ngayon na parang, syempre in your role here sa Quarren Flings, I know na parang you're gonna be doing some din, parang katulad ni Aaron, na meron kang guguluhin. Tama ba?
Yeah, actually, I'm also one of the exes of one of the main characters, and manggugulo ko, but not in a kontrabida kind of way.
Ba't gano'n, no? Ang mga kontrabida puro ex. Bakit kaya? At sa paligay mo, Justin?
Sorry, what was that?
Ba't gano'n kadalasan ex ang problema?
Kasi hindi tayo marunong magkaroon ng closure kaya nagkakagulo tayo. Kung may bago na tsaka susulpot, ganyan talaga lumalabas minsan
Aba, mukhang maganda sinabi mo. May hugot ka ba, Justin, for that?
Wala naman, wala naman. I'm just very aware of the things that happen around me. Marami akong friends, basically.
Okay, ah. So ano lang to, nakikichismis ka lang at nataon lang na
Sarap mag-chismis, di ba? Minsan-minsan, pa-chismis-chismis. Kaya
oh,
masaya ang buhay.
insights. Oo, good. And then eventually kasi Justin, so prior to this is that ano you've taken also, how did you prepare for this role?
I prepared for this. Actually, medyo biglaan to. To be completely honest with you, kasi I'm very good friends with Direct Joff. And I think the person playing my character biglang nag-drop off. Like, biglang hindi siya natuloy. So, Joff kasi knows me from modeling, from commercials. We used to... I'm into the acting scene then. But we got to know each other through like modeling and auditions and stuff. So, we became friends and he invited me to lunch. And biglang, di ba I'm running this series. Palabas siya next year. Do you want to be one of the characters? Tapos parang, okay, sige, game. Ganun lang.
Walang,
Literally, ganun lang.
di mo na
Parang-
sinabi, ano bang role ko?
Parang, actually, I did ask. And sabi kasi ni Joff, like, very, very bagay sa'yo dahil he knows me as a business person. I'm also an entrepreneur. I used to be a CEO of my own company. I founded a company fresh out of college noong 2016 and then it ended nung pandemic. So baliktad naman kami ni Aaron kanina na I founded a company and nawala siya during the
What was your
pandemic.
business naman before the pandemic?
It was a virtual reality business. So very technology oriented and
Wow.
so we yung main market namin kasi was aviation. So we were actually training flight attendants to move around in a cabin, emergency scenarios, all of that stuff, without being in an actual aircraft. So simulations, very hardcore,
True.
technical stuff. But yun nga, pandemic happened
The
and
aviation.
aviation was the hardest hit industry of all
Yeah.
industries. So we're like, okay, pagod na ako, wag na nating ituloy. Kasi there's this thing sa startups that you call a pivot na if something does not go well, you change your business
Yeah,
model, you create a new product. But personally, after 3 years of hard work and the pandemic to boot, parang we didn't have it in us na to push forward. So we just stopped it right there.
Okay. But anyway, kasi nandiyan ka na there was a virtual. Kaya nagulat ako, sakto yan na. I mean, I'm not sure. Baka probably we could discuss that later on. Kasi I've been doing the bounce back. And anyway, that's my other page, the Drops on Us. So that's I do the Fridays of Think Smarter. So this is a Bay Day. So ito, nagsakto ka pa. And actually, I've been telling everybody, I'm very surprised that most of the people and the guests that I have in Bay Day are coincidentally are also, kumbaga, they could pass in the Think Smarter kasi that's more of my business content. And katulad nga yung kanina sabi mo, you've been hit hard by kasi sa aviation ka, I got the people from the hotel and tourism industry as well to guest in that show. And I myself also came from the hotel and tourism. Kaya sabi ko, I know how it's being done now these days. So, maganda ha. It's surprising din talaga. Pero napansin ko kasi dito, kung si Aaron, nagtitiktok ka rin ba, Justin?
I actually started TikTok actively this February lang. Parang, alam mo yung tipong I'm in my technically late 30s na. I'm 26. So medyo late 30s na rin yan.
Bata pa rin yan.
Literally. Tapos parang isip ko, naku, puro mga bata dun sa TikTok. Parang it's been around for years na gagawa ba ako, makikisali ba ako sa mga Gen Z. Tapos parang bumigay na ako. Sabi ko, sige na nga, I'll give it a shot. And yun, tuloy-tuloy ako ever since.
You dance on
I
TikTok?
don't. Dancing is not one of my strong suits, but if you give me a choreography, I will probably be able to learn it.
Cool. I mean, not necessarily that you're in TikTok, you should always be dancing.
Yeah, definitely.
The comic strips, gano'n, tapos may iba parang videos nila. So, nakakatuwa din. So, ayan, parang looking at you kasi Justin, parang, very, call it, formal. Tapos you sounded like a DJ pa. So, okay. So, kaya I asked kasi on the sound. Sabi ko, okay ang dating ni Justin dito and you could do the podcast. Yeah, that's something na pwede mo rin tingnan. But nevertheless, so you're looking into this as a Quarren Flings, you have an interesting story, a cast in terms of character and your role. So anyway, dahil sinabi mo na parang, kasi napakata ko si Aaron eh. So dapat kakanta ka rin.
Okay. I'm ready for this.
Okay, good.
But anytime lang.
Oh, yeah,
Anytime lang.
sige.
Sige. So, hindi ako masyadong ma-OPM na tao and I was thinking to do something theater related but mas gusto kong mas maraming makarelate. So, I'm singing something from Sam Smith. Lay Me Down. Okay. Can I lay by your side next to you? And make sure you're alright. I'll take care of you. I don't wanna be here if I can't be with you tonight. Yun na. That's it.
Oh, very good.
Yun
Very
muna.
good. Requirement ba talaga ang kumakanta sa inyo sa Foreign Flings?
I don't know. Nagkataon lang siguro.
At siguro nagiging bonding nyo.
Siguro nga. Oo, parang ganun. Jamming minsan.
I see. And in this particular case kasi dito sa Quarren Flings, parang 2, 4, so 6. 6 ang nakikita ko na cast members ng Quarren Flings. And then, are there more pa ba in the show?
Yeah, there are more. Actually, the cast is kind of big. May mga iba pa. Definitely.
I see. And actually, in this particular case, kasi I will now bring back Aaron. So, okay, let me have you, Aaron. Ayan.
Hi!
Ayan. So, hello, Aaron and Justin. Ayan, nililinaw natin ha. Kasi sabi ko, hindi kayo ang couple dito. Love team. Pero depende
Nanggugulo kami.
Depende kay Direct Joff. Malay mo, ma-develop magbago pa yung script. Pwede ba kaya? Hindi ko alam eh.
Abangan, I don't know.
Malay mo, may
Malay mo.
plot twist.
Oo, baka mamaya makita yung mas, merong chemistry kayong dalawa, Justin and Aaron. But in this particular case, the Quarren Flames, kasi tulad nun, I asked Justin, sa'yo Aaron, paano ka naman napunta dito sa role mo as Clark?
So for the role of Clark, I was also invited by Direct Joff. So initially, I was supposed to be playing a smaller role compared to the role that I have right now. But yun din, same case then as Justin. The actor who was playing my role right now, there were some complications na he was unable to play it anymore. So the role got transferred to me, and it's low-key a blessing in disguise because I was able to experience different kinds of things with these people, with my friends, with my co-actors, and it was a nice experience.
Pero question, nagkita-kita na ba kayong lahat?
Some of us know.
Hindi pa. So, pero pero somehow may nakita na kayo, parang initial gathering or casting, bonding, workshops.
For me, the only connection I had was with Joff, and honestly, it became like a real Quarren Flings na lahat kami nagkumpul-kumpulan, lahat kami naging friends talaga online. And I think that speaks a lot about our online series, that it's so close to real life that you can make friends online without even meeting them in person.
So kahit hindi mo ka-eksena, lahat kayo nakikita, kumbaga naka-online talaga kayo.
Yeah. Actually, just a while ago, me and Justin were having a TikTok live a while ago and we chatted a bit. So it was a very nice experience.
So close na talaga kayo ni Justin? O naging close kayo dahil because of the Quarren Flings?
Naging close because of Quarren Flings.
Tapos naging bonding nyo na yung TikTok?
In a way. Yung common thing that ties us both together kasi.
Yeah.
So what do you do together? Sing? dance?
Just for TikTok live, we just chat.
Like literally
Okay.
kwentuhan lang. Kasi that's
Tapos
usually what happens on a live stream naman.
tapos na yan, then the viewers can watch you both.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they might have
Cool.
questions or parang may mga sasabihin silang ng kalokohan.
Ano tinatanong mo, Justin, kay Aaron? Kung kumain
Actually,
na
I
siya.
was super interested in yung entrepreneurial journey. Bilang entrepreneur nga din ako.
Yes.
I think that's another thing that we have in common kasi. So, super interested to figure out how he started, ganun. So, yun yung mga pinag-usapan namin kanina.
So parang negosyo talk kayo lagi. Wala something personal. Wala bang gano'n, oy Justin, kumain ka na. Anong favorite color mo? Wala bang gano'n?
Getting there naman.
Abangan, char.
Wala pa. Wala bang nagpapadala ng milk tea dyan. So, anyway. Pero in those particular, ilang beses na ba ka nagla-live sa TikTok?
Actually, that was our first time today, no?
Yeah, kanina. Biglaan lang din yun. Yeah.
So anyway, there are so many days to come while the quarantine flings. Baka makitaan nga ni Direct Sofia ng chemistry. Why not, di ba? So bigyan natin ng magandang kulay. So, nevertheless, ganito. Sino ba ang napansin ninyo? Siyempre, kayo, online kayo lagi. Sino sa palagay ninyo doon sa cast ng Quarren Flings yung pinakamabilis o pinaka-friendly at nakilala nyo agad? Ikaw, Justin. Sino unang
Okay.
nakilala mo?
Actually, interestingly enough, na-interview mo na si Dex. Hindi si Dex si Derek basically. Si Derek.
Derek, yeah.
He's actually a high school friend of mine. As in, kabarkada ko siya. So, like, matagal na kaming friends talaga. And, wala, parang natuwa lang ako na, you're into acting na rin. So, natuwa lang ako na castmate ko siya.
Kasi yung first batch sila at pareho pa silang beauty pageant enthusiasts. At nakakatuwa yung kanilang tandem. Kasi parang mas reserved tong si Derek, no? Compared kay Jerlane na very... Ikaw ba, magaling ka sino sa inyo nagpa-basketball?
I don't play basketball. That's not my thing.
Competitive weightlifting though.
Ikaw, Aaron. Wow.
Pero that was before the pandemic. Biglang tumigil na kasi di na maka-gym.
A competitive, what do you mean? What particular category in your physique, Aaron?
For squats. So, basically, pabagatan lang talaga ng competitive powerlifting.
Okay. So parang Hidilyn Diaz, ganyan. And you see yourself like doing professionally at that particular level, Aaron, sooner later on?
It was more for recreational type of because as entrepreneurs, you need 3 hobbies. You need a hobby that keeps you in shape. You need a hobby that keeps you creative, and then you need a hobby that keeps you that gets you money. So that's weightlifting was one of my hobbies.
I see. So pag merong mo-order sa ng mga t-shirts ng Universal, ikaw nagbubuhat.
Yes. Lahat ng 200 t-shirts ako na.
And ano yung pinakamabigat na nabuhat mo na?
So far, I think it was 160 kilos. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. I think it's more. No, it's more than that. It's like 200.
160? Mabigat na yun ha. Kasi diba yung kilos lang ng isang kamaong bigas. Hirap na. Pinupush na lang. Ikaw kaya mo 160 more than that. Ikaw, Justin, ano pinakamabigat mo na buhat?
Sa bench press naman ako natutuwa eh. So, kung pinakamabigat na nabuhat, I think around the same, like 200. Or minsan, doon ako sa leg press kasi. I think that's where you carry the most weight in dahil nga we're on our feet almost every day.
True. And actually, you said you model with Joff. What's your height, Justin?
I am 5'10" on a good day.
Good day. Bakit meron bang nababawasan?
Minsan kasi minsan pagod ka lang so napapakuba ka na lang. So nababawasan ng isang inch.
But I mean, you guys you shared a good height, diba? So at pag pinagtabi kayo, sakto, diba? Nagpipilit ako talaga. No? But anyway, so yung ano nyo, yung aside from the sports na yan, okay, so yun ang nakita mo. Ikaw pala, Aaron, sino ang nakita mo na pinakamadaling lapitan doon sa cast?
So other than direct Joff, I think I got closest with Harvey, the one who plays basta si Harvey. So 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 our interaction in person was that we did a photo shoot for the premiere of Corn Fling. So me, Jerlaine, Harvey, and Adam. So they were the first people I met in person, and then they were very accommodating, and then they were so nice.
Si Harvey, yung K-pop.
Si Kuya K-pop.
Si Bright. Ayan, I understand. Kasi yung mga kasama yung ka-love team niya. Yung ka-love team niya, sino doon doon?
Si Jem.
Ni Harvey. Si Jem. Ayun, yung sinasabi ko kamukha ni Miss International. Pero sabi niya, unfortunately, yung height nga daw niya, petite. Tapos sabi ko, okay lang yan, madali kang partneran. Diba? Kasi at least ang babae, okay. Yung mahirap kasi pag babae, mas matangkad. Diba? Mas nakagalit siya sa partner ni lalaki. Mahirap yun. So, anyway, so yun, si Harvey, tapos si Derek. Ano to, magkakasapat na, kasi puro boys, no? Nahihirapan ba kayo mag-approach ng mga girls online?
No naman. It's pretty easy then.
Yeah, medyo madali lang naman. Parang, I tend to not think too much about it lang.
Everyone in the cast is actually super duper nice.
Okay. Pero sa palagay nyo, sino yung, hindi naman na-underestimate, but yung na-surprise kayo na gano'n pala yung kanyang attitude doon sa cast?
Acting.
No, yung kanyang attitude, nagulit pa, akala mo, snappish siya, pero hindi naman pala. Sino yun? Sige, ikaw, Justin, since sa palagay mo.
Sobrang boring ng answer ko, but I'm a pretty good judge of character kasi. So parang yung first impression ko medyo tama eh. parang na-feel ko nakalog tong taong to and kalog nga talaga siya. Feeling ko medyo mahihain to and medyo mahihain nga talaga siya. Parang I was proven right on multiple occasions.
Sino pinakakalog, Justin?
I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I'm very bad with names. But basta one of the female cast.
Okay. And then, sa'yo, Aaron, sino yung sa palagay mo parang na-underestimate mo or what?
Can I say all of them? Because hear me out. Because at first, my initial interaction with them was that they were all models, they were all performers, they were all entertainers, and then a lot of them were in Face of the Philippines, which was like a modeling competition. So and then I met some of them in person. So and they were all taller than me. Even the girls, even sila Jerly, they were all taller than me. So I was thinking, oh my God, models. So ano ba dapat personality nila? But ayun nga, I was proven wrong because generic interpretation of what a model is parang very super standoffish, but all of them were super duper nice, and like I consider them as my friends talaga because they're so accommodating.
I see, that's good. So anyway, ito naman ano lang naman to ha, bahala na kayo. Whether you're portraying a role in the cast or in real person. Pag papipiliin kayo ng tao, doon sa cast, sino sa palagay mo ang pinaka-interesting sa kanila? Pinaka-interesting. Pag kuwari, nagkaroon kayo ng break, siya yung gusto mong kasama pag recess. Ayan, Justin, sino?
Either, medyo biased answer because I already had two really close friends prior to the entire thing. No? So, Derek and Joff, nandyan na sila. Pero actually, parang mas gusto ko ring makilala si Aaron. Actually. Kasi marami kaming commonalities din kasi na parang not necessarily models yung pinagpasok namin. Not as models, pero mas parang, oh, I'm here. What do I do?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Parang ganun.
Also, we're both from Ateneo before.
Okay. So is it the same answer with you, Aaron?
Yeah, of course.
You have to return the favor.
Yeah, I'd love to work with Justin then. But I'd love to work with Justin then. At the same time, yung pinaka nagulat ako, si Bren, who plays Alora in Corn Flings. Kasi she's the type of, her character is very, siya yung tipong extroverted comic relief na sobrang kikay girly girl na parang GBF mo. So we did a rehearsal scene together, and for that scene magkaaway kami kasi ako yung kontrabida, and it was just so funny because I was trying to hold back my laugh because she's really good. She's very funny.
Cool. Oh, okay. Ito, para magkaroon naman tayo ng basis of parang malaman ko kung ano sino inspiration ninyo. Kung parin tulad yan in terms of acting. If you're going to portray a role or particularly a popular actor these days, diba? Sino yung sa palagay mo yung parang set of your standards? Parang, pag-acting, ito gusto ko. Or let's just say, ito yung role na gusto kong gampanan someday. So, let's start with Justin. Local or foreign, pwede.
Alright. Medyo nandun ako sa Johnny Depp and Robin Williams kasi very, very diverse ang repertoire nila. Sobrang natutuwa ako sa kanila as film actors. If we're talking people that can act on Broadway and also in film, Jeremy Jordan is there, Jonathan Groff is there. Natutuwa din ako sa kanila. Do I idolize them? I learn from them, but I wouldn't really call them my idols naman. Parang I'm not one to say that din eh.
At least you get inspired of their craft, diba? Kasi sometimes that's really the difficulty. Sometimes when you idolize somebody, ultimo yung kahit ano na, yung personal stuff.
Diba? Parang no one's perfect, diba?
Syempre it's kind of hard. And especially, there are also regular people portraying roles. So, ikaw naman, Aaron.
I guess it would be, it's usually kasi my inspirations are musicians, but if it were actors, it would be Cody Fern. He's an actor who acted in American Horror Story, and he is a type of very sensual, very sultry, that type of character na parang alam mo na he can play a very horror type of role well. And I'm not an avid fan of horror, but I think that's what my look entails na sa horror, sa anything that's not that sugar friendly fantasy na ganun. So very action din.
Gusto mo yung mga ganun, mga John Wick, ganyan, action.
Yes.
Ayaw mo na mga chick flick. Sabagay pag pagbubuhating ka ng mga ng mga 300 kilos na ganyan.
Yes.
So, but I mean, that's nice kasi diba, recently, we've seen a lot of tulad yan, syempre nandiyan yung mga DC, nandiyan yung Avengers as well, Marvel. Pero kasi yung mga roles na sinasabi mo kanina, kasi the American Horror Story somehow, hindi man siya real, no? Pero at least these are parang regular folks with the dark characters. So those are interesting. But ito sa Quarren Flings kasi, so kaya siguro interesting as well. Makikita na baka meron mga ibang gagawin dito si Aaron. Sabi mo nga, na parang brainy ang pagiging kontrabida mo. Ano ba to? Sa palagi mo ba, kaiinisan ka namin dito, Aaron? Ano ba? Susumpa ka namin? Are you ready? Kasi tulad kayong dalawa, Justin, you're portraying a role that is, syempre, parang villain in the story. Are you prepared that sometimes if you're going to take those type of roles, people, particularly some of the fans, will vilify you and probably make fun out of you? Are you ready for that? Gawin ka namin mean, tapos ito, pag nai-screen cap namin yung mga parang eksena mo, ganyan. Are you guys ready for that?
For me naman, I think it comes in the role naman talaga na there will be people who will disagree, but I try my best to portray it in a role na someone you can relate to, because even though si Clark kasi even though parang siya yung kontrabida, what he wants is that he wants his ex back. And I think a lot of people super relate on that. Yung parang hindi pa over sa ex, yung mga sawi pa, and parang gustong-gusto talaga yung mahal nila bumalik. So that's the type of character Clark plays. Medyo fallen hero, medyo sad villain na mauunawaan mo at the end of the day. Pero of
So
course,
parang,
mm,
hindi pa naman tapos ang ano, no, show.
hindi pa naman.
Okay. So hindi pa natin alam ending. Ikaw, Justin.
Alam mo, in the acting world kasi, like, for me, the more I come to hate an antagonist, the more that I admire them.
True though. Yes.
Na parang, you are playing your role so well. I hate you so
Mahirap
much.
talaga. Oo. Yeah.
When I think of a villain that I hate the most, I think of like a Joffrey Baratheon in Game of Thrones. Parang, I hate this guy so much. Ang galing niya. Parang, this person plays the role of villain so well. And I guess to answer your question, nga, it comes with the thing din. Parang, when people search for you on social media and they find out na, the character does not reflect the person din naman in real life. So,
Tama
you
ba?
know din na, alam mo yun, parang people are there also to defend you, especially if you already have like a following na rin. So, if people vilify you, parang they're gonna be like, hindi, okay siya. You should watch his videos. Okay talaga siyang tao.
Because
You don't know what you're
syempre
talking
talaga,
about.
Kasi from the past, kasi syempre yung mga tinatawag natin iconic na mga kontrabidas talaga, di ba?
Mm-mm.
But recently, people already have accepted, lalo sa local market natin, ayan, nandiyan kanina sabi sa akin sila Dimple. Yun, yung last episode, it was mentioned na Dimples Roman. And di ba, her role is very iconic as well in the Academy dito. And now she's given a lot of opportunities as well, di ba? At syempre, yung Mara Clara na original, di ba? Si Clara, si Gladys. Those have defined also yung mga tough personalities. And I think sa boys naman kasi, it's just a matter of minsan kasi iniisip nila pag kontrabida, kailangan hindi ka masyado may itsura, di ba? Dapat mukha ka talagang kontrabida. Pero in this particular case kasi, the people that you mentioned, di ba? Especially foreign, are really okay na, di ba? And people are evolving. Parang mas ang interesting pa parang mas may dapat pag kontrabida ka, dapat meron kang mas itsura. No, that's part of the requirements. Para hindi ka masyado kaiinisan. Pero in this case kasi, tulad yan, as we already unfold and wrap up everything about the Quarren Flings. And I'm really hoping that things will be very interesting. Then sabi nyo nga, kayo pareho ay lalabas sa episode 3, which is this coming Friday. Then that's really something that we all should be watching out for. At tingnan natin ang chemistry ni Justin at Aaron talaga. Maganda din namin ko, hindi sila ang couple. But I was told by Joff, the director, is that there is a component or an aspect that there's going to be a BL. Pero sabi niya, Joff, pasabog ba yan? Sige. It's interesting kasi, again, for the past few days and episodes, I've been getting a lot of BL actors. And they're really doing well, no? Nakita mo yung mga katulad ni Kian Johnson, and now eventually he's now mainstream. The people of, ayan, tulad yan, sila Darwin Yu, of My Everything, and now from Benex Gym. And then the people from, of course, Hello Strangers, Game Boys, napakalakas ng fan base nila. Now, Quarren Flings kasi is a different online series that actually has a lot of characters. Pero ngayon, doon sa dami ng characters na yun, ano ang magiging message nyo as audience? Particularly if they look into your character, diba? Yung inyong yung role. So what do you think the fans of Quarren Flings could understand and learn from your roles? So let's start with, now this time naman si Aaron.
For Clark naman, I think this is a very important role, specifically for people who are having issues with relationships and self-image, especially during quarantine, na tipong it's the relationship of your love life, of love in general, love during quarantine, and it's how if you were brokenhearted, if if there were something that happened between you and someone else, or if there's something that parang that's happening, it's a reflection of that scenario of love online. It's the sawi type, but it's also the type of makaka-reflect ka talaga. And that's what I want to portray as Clark, yung tipong marirealize mo kung ano yung nangyayari, kung ano yung nagagawa mo. Kaya, yun, it's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Yeah, okay, what you Justin?
I think past a certain point, people have to realize that to love someone, past a certain point, loving becomes a conscious choice. It is not an emotion, it is not a feeling anymore. So sometimes love will take the form of something you don't really expect. It really comes to your own emotional maturity to figure out how to accept that fact. And whether you're in a relationship or not, to maintain that connection with someone, there is some love there. And it's really a choice on whether you want to accept that person's flaws for what they are and continue on with that relationship, or let go mo na lang sila. So, just because you let someone go doesn't mean hindi mo sila mahal. It's a choice. It's really a choice.
You Ben and Ben!
Wow!
Paubaya ba yan? Paubaya. Biglang kakanta siya. But again, guys, again, this is really interesting. So for like I said, parang nagmukha tayong love advice itong segment na to. But definitely, like you mentioned, Quarren Flames kasi has a multifaceted characters and definitely a lot of cast. Ito siguro yung makikita natin na pagkakataon na it's not just a BL series, but it's already a regular story na very inclusive. Kasi nakita ko yung characters. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take note of all of the names. But when I saw the teaser and some of the parang mga introduction, those videos are for the first 2 episodes. So that's why I'll be very looking forward to the 3rd episode to watch on how you guys are performing or have done so far. Kasi it sets us on anticipation of how the episodes will be, diba? I'm not yet sure of how many. Kayo ba? Ilang episodes ba ang Quarren Flames?
7.
7. So nakaka-3 na tayo pagdating ng Friday. So ngayon, it means that we're just looking forward for 4 more episodes. And this is very interesting. Again, we're encouraging everybody to look into the whole production and learn. Kasi lalo na when we're talking about how people are surviving this pandemic, we've seen it naman online and naging part naman siya ng news. Pero if you wanted to find out pa, kasi tulad yan, you're talking about paano nga ba yung mga yung mga long distance relationships, paano lalo yung mga ex, di ba? So unfortunately, hindi naman to we're not vilifying the exes. But it just happens that probably if you have certain no closures in your previous relationships, at least it would remind you to do something, make the most out of it. I'm sure marami tayong time these days. Kahit ano ba ng oras kami online, pwede nyo gawin yan. So again, thank you Justin and Aaron for all of these things that you have been generously sharing our audience. And again, everybody, so every Thursdays tayo with the Bay Day, we'll be sharing more photos for these 2 guys. Yung mga TikTok nila. Unfortunately, hindi natin pwede i-share sa kasi ma-flag ako. So, but please follow them. Si Justin, what's your Instagram and TikTok account?
I am okay. So at C Justin Lim, as in letter C Justin Lim, across all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Kumu. If you have Kumu, it's the same handle.
Kasi si Aaron, your Instagram and TikTok is?
Yes, my Instagram and TikTok is @Maniego_Go. So my last name Maniego plus Gogo. Maniego_Go.
Ayan. Sige. Anyway, in the post, I'll be providing it again. For more information about the Quarren Flings, visit particularly the JM Productions in YouTube and Facebook. And also the website that I've been showing earlier as well, which is www.jobsolace.com. And again, this video will be streamed as well for both YouTube and Facebook and available in podcast as made by Anwar and Kuya, titignan ko yung kay Justin, bagay na bagay talaga no? Ang iyong pagiging DJ. Again, di ba malamig? Tsaka ang ganda yung advice sa kanina pang mga love advice to, pwede ito si Justin. Segment natin yan. So again, everybody, thank you so much. Good evening. And di pa ako mag-happy weekend kasi may Friday pa tayo bukas. So again, please stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.